Hello, I am Jenna Jones, and welcome to Moviegander's Hot Movie and TV News podcast. Disney Plus subscribers in the UK and Ireland will soon be able to see practically every live-action Spider-Man movie. Except for a few notable exclusions, the Disney Plus library features practically every film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because the films are distributed by Sony, the whole John Watts Spider-Man trilogy is missing from the streamer, along with The Incredible Hulk. However, Disney Plus subscribers in the United Kingdom and Ireland will soon be able to see almost all of the web slinger's live-action adventures. From June 17th, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, and Spider-Man: Homecoming will all be available on Disney Plus. The status of Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man: Far From Home, and Spider-Man: No Way Home has yet to be determined by Disney, but the fact that the other 5 films will be available on Disney Plus is a huge win for Disney. And in other Disney Plus news, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie will be streaming from the 22nd of June, which is a faster than normal release to its platform following its theatrical release. Abandoned, a new horror film starring Emma Roberts about a house with a horrific past, is released on video on demand rental on the 17th of June in the US, and the 24th of June in the UK. Emma Roberts rose to prominence in the horror genre as a regular on the anthology series American Horror Story. Her latest film, Abandoned, is a continuation of that tradition on the big screen. Spencer Squire directs. His acting career has also taken off in recent years, and this is only his second film as a director. Abandoned is a film about a young couple with a newborn who wants to get away from the city. Strange things begin to happen as they intentionally move into an old home with a horrific past. In other news, Sony Pictures is developing the science fiction thriller Omega, with Mortal Kombat director Simon McQuoid attached to direct. Omega is a film set in rural Texas about a despondent young woman who gets more than she bargained for when she meets a mysterious stranger with a reality-warping power who throws her into a dark underworld with ancient beginnings. She must learn to harness her newly acquired power and uncover who she truly is as she is pursued by a secret elite team of professional hitmen. We can expect some hard-hitting, no-holds-bar, spectacular action and fight scenes to be popping out on the screen. Blair Butler is aboard to rewrite the script, from an original spec by David M. Crabtree. She is best known for writing the supernatural horror Polaroid and the slasher film Hellfest. Butler also produced the Hulu series Hellstrom and wrote The Bride, which will be released in August via Sony Screen Gems. No word yet on who might be cast in the sci-fi thriller, but the production is still in its very early days. As for the Mortal Kombat sequel, a director has not yet been announced, but it is thought that McQuiod will not return. Monstrous, the supernatural thriller starring Christina Ricci and directed by Chris Sivertson, who is known for directing the movie All Cheerleaders Die, will be available for digital download in the UK on Monday, July 11, 2022. Laura, Christina Ricci, and her 7-year-old son Cody, Santini Barnard, face a horrifying new terror as they flee her abusive ex-husband and try to start a new life in an idyllic and lonely lakeside farmhouse. Their physical and emotional well-being are pushed to the brink by a terrifying monster in the lake, which threatens their fragile life. This horror film is a mashup, supernatural horror, 50s period piece, family drama, creature feature, psychological thriller, but above all, it's a character study, according to director Chris Sivertson. He says, "It's hard to talk about Monstrous without mentioning the sublime Christina Ricci. She gives a terrific performance and carries the film on her shoulders the entire time." Neil Patrick Harris has joined the cast of Russell T Davies' new era of Doctor Who for the show's 60th anniversary episodes in 2023, joining David Tennant as the returning 10th Doctor, alongside Catherine Tate as Donna Noble and the introduction of Ncuti Gatwa as the 14th Doctor and Heartstoppers' Yasmin Finney as Rose, who plays Donna's daughter in the show. Neil Patrick Harris is playing the Doctor's most deadly foe to date according to Russell T Davies as the Celestial Toymaker. Last seen in episodes aired in April 1966, the Toymaker is an eternal being of infinite power who sets games and traps for the unwary so that they become his playthings. Filming is currently underway for the 60th anniversary specials. But before this hits our screens, Jodie Whittaker bows out as the 13th Doctor later this year in an epic final special episode, set to air during the British Broadcasting Corporation's centenary celebrations in October 2022. In her final episode, in which we expect her to regenerate, the Doctor will face the Master, the Daleks, and the Cybermen together for the first time. Classic companions, Ace played by Sophie Aldred and Tegan Javanka, played by Janet Fielding, return for this special 90-minute episode, along with Unit, and some more familiar faces from the show's history, with surprises for fans of all ages. The Paramount Plus streaming platform finally launched in the UK and mainland Europe after its release in the USA last year. Hot hit shows such as Star Trek Discovery, Kevin Costner's modern-day cowboy hit show Yellowstone, the recently launched hit Sci-Fi Halo TV show, and Star Trek Strange New Worlds are amongst the platform's exclusive original content. For £6.99 a month, Paramount Plus grants access to a variety of premium TV shows, kids' entertainment, and blockbuster films. There are no ad-supported packages available in the UK and continental Europe, in contrast to Paramount Plus in the US. Instead, all customers will be able to watch movies and box sets non-stop without being interrupted by commercials. This is comparable to what competing services like Netflix, Disney+, Apple TV+, Starzplay, and Prime Video have demonstrated. UK audiences can watch on 3 screens at once with a single Paramount Plus subscription. Paramount Plus is currently offering a free 7-day trial. This is wonderful news for busy households, as it means you can watch on a tablet, smartphone, and television all in the same home. Paramount Plus will become the new home for blockbusters from Paramount Pictures when these titles leave the cinema. The acclaimed horror film Scream, actually Scream 5, but who's counting, starring Neve Campbell, Jack Quaid, Courtney Cox, and Jenna Ortega, will debut on Paramount Plus in the upcoming weeks. Additionally, Top Gun Maverick will be available on Paramount Plus soon, bypassing competitors like Prime Video and Netflix in the streaming market. Make sure you have a ticket if you want to see Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm, Ed Harris, and Val Kilmer join Tom Cruise in reprising one of his most iconic roles. Star Wars news: Obi-Wan Kenobi has aired all 6 episodes of its limited series, and the series finale has boosted the show to the most watched show on Disney+. 1.8 million viewers watched the show's finale from its Wednesday to Sunday run, beating the Book of Boba Fett finale's 1.5 million viewing figures over the same period by 20%. The Mandalorian Season 2 finale pulled in 1.1 million, but over 3 million people have watched The Mandalorian Season 2 on Disney+. The Mandalorian Season 3 will be released in February 2023, and there has been no announcement for Season 2 of The Book of Boba Fett. We do not know as yet if the show will return. But we can probably expect Boba Fett to appear in The Mandalorian Season 3. The live-action Ahsoka premiere date is also still to be announced, but it will be released on Disney Plus sometime in 2023. Star Wars fans will be pleased and excited to know that Obi-Wan Kenobi will be back for another limited-run series. With all the Star Wars shows on Disney Plus, it has been a while since Disney have released a new Star Wars movie for theatrical release. Rogue Squadron, as stated in Lucasfilm and Disney's official release plan, Rogue Squadron will not be the first Star Wars film to come out following Obi-Wan Kenobi. The director of the movie, Wonder Woman's Patty Jenkins, was revealed for the year 2020. Jenkins' introduction video and the movie's title tease its X-Wing pilot-focused plot. The futuristic setting of Rogue Squadron suggests that it may take place after Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The film will center on a new generation of pilots and advance the franchise. The Star Wars film, directed by Patty Jenkins, does not appear to be in a fit state ready for a release date of December 22, 2023, despite having been in development for a few years. Following Obi-Wan Kenobi, viewers will eventually be able to see Taika Waititi's Star Wars film. Waititi and Krysty Wilson Cairns, 1917, are co-writing the untitled Star Wars film, but Waititi stated in 2022 that he is still developing the plot. After voicing the droid IG-11 and helming the Mandalorian Season 1 finale, the director of Thor, Love and Thunder was said to have landed his own Star Wars movie for a while. Kathleen Kennedy stated that Taika Waititi's movie will be the next Star Wars movie to hit theaters, despite the fact that it is still in the early phases of development. This might mean that his movie will take the open December 2025 release date on Disney's schedule. Star Wars theatrical releases are somewhat in a mess, so we will have to wait and see how things pan out. Jude Law will soon be traveling to a galaxy far, far away in Star Wars: Skeleton Crew. Director and writer Jon Watts, who also worked on the Spider-Man trilogy, and executive producers Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are working on the new series. The Disney Plus series name, Skeleton Crew, which had been codenamed Gamma Rodeo, was also revealed along with the news of Law's starring part. Great stills from Volume 2 of Stranger Things 4 were shared recently across the net. Stranger Things 4 had a fantastic month in June. It dominated Netflix views for the entire month and was on everyone's lips. Volume 1 left us with an epic cliffhanger and a fab Kate Bush song stuck in our heads. Volume 2 is out on July 1st in the UK and US only on Netflix. Please hit the subscribe and notification buttons to catch Star Trek Strange New Worlds special podcast, out soon. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe and notification buttons below to ensure you do not miss out on great future content coming soon.